was early morning. The very first light of dawn was just starting to paint the sky in these beautiful shades of pink and gold. The world was still so quiet, except for that soft hum of the wind blowing across the empty road. I was driving, just kind of lost in my thoughts, when something caught my eye, just small, motionless shape lying right there by the roadside ditch. As I pulled my car over and got closer, my heart just stopped. It was a dogger sheepdog, but she was as thin as a shadow, her fur completely matted with dirt and burrs. She was trembling, just shaking violently, and you could see her ribs so clearly beneath that tangled coat. When I got out of the car, she tried to crawl away, her tail tucked tightly between her legs. But then, for a moment, our eyes met. And those eyes, they were tired, sunken, yet they were filled with this quiet, desperate plea. She wasn't aggressive. She was simply terrified, afraid of being hurt again, afraid of being abandoned one more time. I crouched down slowly, and I spoke as softly as I could. "Hey, sweetheart, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you." She hesitated. Her little body shook, completely torn between fear and hope. I had a small piece of bread with me, so I tossed it gently toward her. She sniffed it so cautiously, but then she devoured it in seconds. It was obvious that hunger had been her only companion for a very long time. Bit by bit, she started 2-inch closer, drawn by that hunger, but I think also by something deeper. The faint hope of kindness. When I finally reached out my hand, she flinched, but she didn't bite. Instead, she lowered her head and pressed it gently into my palm, as if she was surrendering to the idea that maybe, just maybe, she was finally safe now. I wrapped her in an old blanket I had in the car and lifted her inside. She was so light, heartbreakingly light, like she'd been starving for weeks. During the ride to the rescue center, she lay silently on the seat, occasionally glancing up at me with those soulful eyes. It was as if she just couldn't believe what was happening. At the center, the vet confirmed what I already feared. She was severely malnourished, dehydrated, covered in ticks, and had old scars that told stories of long-term neglect. They decided to name her Luna for the pale early morning light that first revealed her to me at dawn. The first few days were really difficult. Luna was scared of any sudden movements, she was terrified of loud noises, and she was very reluctant to eat. But with time and a lot of love and gentle care, she began to change. Slowly but surely, she started wagging her tail whenever I entered the room. She'd nudge my hand, asking for pets. And then, one afternoon, she did something that felt miraculous. She played with a ball for the very first time. Her bark was hoarse, like she hadn't used it in a long time, but it was filled with life again. It was the most beautiful sound. Weeks turned into months, and Luna's transformation was just incredible. Her fur grew back, thick and soft, her eyes started to sparkle with joy, and her tail, well, it never stopped wagging. She runs in open fields now, completely free and fearless. That trembling shadow I found by the roadside is long gone. Every morning she greets me at the door with her favorite toy, ready for a new adventure. Her journey is a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest act of kindness, like simply stopping by the side of the road, can change a life forever. Thank you so much for joining us and watching Luna's incredible story. It means the world to us. If you were touched by her journey, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more rescue stories. Every follow helps us continue our work and give more animals like Luna a second chance. We'll see you in the next video.